My name is Bryan Collier, and I'm an author and illustrator of picture books. I reside in upstate New York, where I live with my family and create books. I've created about 39 picture books so far, with about 4 books on their way. Well, the style of the work is watercolor and collage, primarily for books so far. And I was influenced by my grandmother making quilts when I was a kid. Now, at the time, I didn't know it. It was just something that she did, something that I saw. But when I became an artist, the influence sort of found its way into my work. So she planted this silent gift in me as an artist, and that's what the work is now. The name of the exhibit is You Can't Outgrow a Picture Book. No matter how old you get, no matter how bright you are, how many degrees you get, that picture book expands way beyond you. There was one book that I did that I got at age 4 called Snowy Day by Ezra Jack Keats, Peter. When I was 4, Peter and I looked just alike. And it's so funny, I tell the story about that. I had the same pajamas that Peter had in the book. And that's why I was really drawn to it. So when I grew up, became an artist, I said, I'm going to start telling some stories about us, telling our story. So the images are reflective of the African-American experience, black and brown, beautiful children, and our stories. And that's what I celebrate in the books. Well, the first book that is really interesting is the Langston Hughes poem, I Too Am America. I illustrated that story. I did a visual storyline that talked about the Pullman porters on the trains and what they did for America. And they were very, very instrumental in community building because they knew the importance of it. I celebrate them in that particular poem. And not only that, but it spoke of America of that day. So all throughout that text, in that picture book, you see the American flag being imbued all throughout the text, even draped across one of the Pullman porter's face, you know, because it spoke of the time that he lived in and the challenges that he endured. Those are the kind of ideas that I sort of take on to tell these stories. That's one of the books. And the other one, if you want to get into that one, it's called Knock Knock, My Dad's Dream for Me, about a little boy who loses his father, but they wrote letters to each other. And his father would write encouragement letters. The best of me still lives in you as long as you do your best, he would say. He said, knock down doors of racism and poverty. Knock down doors to your dreams. That's what the father said in his absence to this boy. So the boy grew up, created his own family, became a builder of community, and created a beautiful life for himself in spite of the loss. So that's a wonderful testimony when we talk to children. No matter what you're going through, no matter what kind of losses you have, we all gonna have losses, but you still can create a beautiful life in spite of the loss. When a brown boy or a black boy and girl see themselves in a book, so a pop happens. Somebody saw them. I saw them. The book I got when I was 4 years old, The Snowy Day, Ezra Jack Keats wrote that. He saw me. It was the first time I saw myself in a book. That's a powerful thing. So I'm carrying on that legacy of stories that have never been told, from people that have never been seen. So that's what the basis of making picture books for me is. The biggest advice is the tenacity. Where is the tenacity? Where is the ambition, the hunger to chase your dreams? Not following behind me, building and blazing a pathway of your own. It's your life, this is your world. You can easily be discouraged by it because the world is set up for you not to dream. It's set up for you not to chase your passion because everybody tells us what's cool, what's in fashion, what you should wear, what you shouldn't wear. When you know you have an inner voice inside of you, what feels good to you, what turns you on, trust it and chase it. That's what I tell all the kids, you know, chase it. The story of Trombone Shorty is really important and interesting because when he was 5, he found a trombone in an alleyway. Now tell me, where on the planet are you gonna find a trombone in an alleyway? Only in New Orleans. That's a planet of its own. It has its own lifestyle, language, food, sound, texture. It has its own thing. So you're in a unique place. He finds a trombone. He teaches himself how to play. There was a jazz festival in New Orleans, and Bo Diddley was playing. Bo Diddley's major artist, important artist in the canon of music. And Trombone Shorty brought his trombone to the festival. And Bo Diddley called him up on stage. So they picked this little kid up, passed him over his head. There's 80,000 people, passed him over his head to the stage, put him on the stage. And Bo Diddley said, "Okay, son, what are you gonna play?" And this little kid turned to him and said, "Just follow me." And he played and blew the crowd away. He taught himself how to play this thing. The basis of storytelling is what I always wanted to do, in film as well. So I'm gonna feel my way through this, and from now on, there'll be an animated series or something that'll be coming from me once we get this one under our belt. But I'm so excited. I'm excited about the music because when you look at the artwork, there's a musical undertone under it. If you look at the colors, the passages of color, it's all lyrical. Because in my head, I'm hearing music, I'm hearing gospel, I'm hearing jazz, I'm hearing hip hop, all kinds of stuff. And I'm playing it when I'm working as well. So it dictates how I make the art. So that's all part of it.